Archangel Michael emphasizes that your life will be forever altered once you learn of the confession made about you. It is crucial not to overlook this revelation, as it has the potential to shake the very core of your being. Imagine if Archangel Michael, a celestial messenger of divine truth and protection, were to urge you to open your heart and mind to a life-changing disclosure at this very moment. What if he informed you that the time has come for you to hear something that will shift your perspective, alter your path, and ignite a transformation within you? Would you be willing to listen? This is not a moment to disregard, as Archangel Michael is calling upon you to pay attention. The weight, purpose, and divine urgency behind these words are intended to penetrate deep into your spirit, awakening you to a greater understanding than you have ever known before. Do not miss this opportunity. Instead, open yourself to receive a blessing that will forever transform your perception of yourself, your purpose, and your connection to the divine. Archangel Michael, often viewed as the great protector and leader of God's angelic army, is more than a mere figure from Scripture. He is a messenger sent to enlighten and guide those who seek God's truth. His presence symbolizes divine justice, clarity, and courage, reminding us that God's messengers are constantly working on our behalf to deliver insights that can transform us from within. The urgency behind this message from Archangel Michael does not signal impending doom, but rather a revelation meant to align you with God's purpose for your life. Confession, as described in the Bible, possesses the power to set us free. When Archangel Michael speaks of a confession, he alludes to a truth that has been concealed, unspoken, or misunderstood until now. Confession, whether it originates from your own heart or the lips of another, is a spiritually potent act that brings hidden truths to light, dispels confusion, and allows God's healing grace to flow freely. Consider the transformative power of confession in Scripture, such as when David confessed his sin before God and was met with forgiveness and restoration. Psalm 51. Similarly, the prodigal son's confession of his mistakes led to his father's embrace and acceptance. Luke 15:11-32. Confession, whether unveiling a mistake, a hidden truth, or a heartfelt sentiment, can catalyze profound healing and transformation. Now, envision someone in your life, someone whose words and thoughts hold significance, coming forth with a confession. This revelation may unveil a buried apology, a declaration of enduring love, or an acknowledgement of the positive influence you've had on their life. Alternatively, it could be a revelation of their personal struggles that sheds new light on your relationship, prompting you to view both them and yourself in a different way. This confession is not intended to harm, but to liberate you. Archangel Michael's assertion that you will never be the same after learning of this confession signifies an opportunity for growth, healing, and newfound clarity and blessings. The aftermath of this revelation holds transformative potential, altering your perception of yourself, others, and God's presence in your life. This transformation unfolds in various impactful ways. Firstly, a deeper understanding of your worth may emerge as the confessions of others reveal the magnitude of your impact on them. You may realize that your actions and words hold more significance than you previously believed, affirming your intrinsic value in the eyes of both the confessor and God. Secondly, confessions can serve as a catalyst for healing past wounds. Acknowledgement of past wrongs may pave the way for reconciliation and closure, offering solace and healing to old hurts and grievances. This act of confession can foster healing and growth, allowing you to release burdens and move forward with newfound clarity and understanding. If I have caused you pain or misunderstood you, the confession prompted by God's Spirit can pave the way for forgiveness, reconciliation, and a renewed relationship. Archangel Michael's declaration that you will never be the same signifies that this act of honesty has the power to mend the broken places in your heart and allow God's healing power to flow through you, providing clarity and direction for your future. When the truth is brought to light, it brings clarity, illuminating your path forward. Perhaps the words of this confession will inspire you to pursue a calling you have doubted, strengthen a relationship you have questioned, or let go of a burden you have carried for too long. Archangel Michael is reminding you that this confession is not merely information. It is a divine signal pointing you towards your next steps, guided by God's hand. Confessions often reveal how God has been orchestrating events and relationships behind the scenes for His glory and your good. This confession will demonstrate how God's providence has been at work in your life, even when it was unseen. Archangel Michael's message is a call to trust in God's timing, wisdom, and love. The truth you are about to hear is part of a larger plan that will draw you closer to Him and deepen your faith. To receive this message, prepare your heart for this life-changing confession by praying for an open heart and the strength to forgive, if needed. Trust in God's goodness, reflect on His faithfulness, and embrace the blessing offered. Archangel Michael's words remind you that God sees you, loves you, and is always working on your behalf. Open your heart, open your mind, and receive this message with gratitude and faith. This confession is an opportunity for healing, growth, and renewal, as God works through this revelation to transform you and guide you into the future He has planned for you. You will never be the same after knowing what has been confessed about you. Open this immediately and let God's transformative power begin its work in your life. When Michael and his forces cast out the beings from heaven, his very presence signifies a moment of great spiritual significance. When Archangel Michael speaks, it is not just mere talk. His words are weighty and filled with divine authority. If he is delivering a message regarding a confession that concerns you, it means that heaven's attention is focused on your life. This is not something to be taken lightly. You may have experienced doubt, moments of feeling invisible or insignificant, but Michael's involvement proves that God has always been watching over you. He has heard your prayers, seen your struggles, and now, through Michael, is revealing a truth that you need to hear. Michael's message is clear. The confession made about you will change your heart, your perspective, and your destiny. It is something that you cannot afford to ignore. The word confession carries a sense of weight and emotion, whether it involves admitting wrongdoing, revealing hidden truths, or expressing long-held feelings. In this case, Michael is alerting you to a confession that is deeply personal and impactful. This is not just idle chatter. It goes straight to the core of who you are. Consider this. There is someone in your life, whether familiar or long forgotten, who has spoken words about you that carry great significance. These words have reached the heavenly realms, and now, through Michael's message, they are reaching you. This confession could shed light on aspects of your past, your character, and your purpose that you may not have fully understood before. It may reveal hidden truths that bring closure to long-standing questions or doubts. Learning about this confession could give you a new sense of purpose and confidence in who you are. It could also be a call to forgiveness or reconciliation. If the confession involves wrongdoing or hurtful actions, it may offer an opportunity for healing and release. Michael's message may be urging you to extend grace and experience the freedom that comes from letting go. This confession could confirm your worth, reminding you that you are deeply loved and cherished, not just by those around you, but by God Himself. It may affirm that the path you've been walking, no matter how challenging, is the right one. Whatever the nature of this confession, one thing is certain: it will bring about change. Michael's involvement in delivering this message about a confession is a sign of God's deep care for you. His role is to ensure that this revelation reaches you without interference, as a protector and herald of divine truth. This moment is ordained by God, and Michael's presence signifies that it is both shielded and confirmed by Him. Prepare your heart for this revelation by praying for clarity, understanding, and wisdom. Seek God's guidance as you reflect on your journey and prepare to hear what has been confessed. Remember that God generously gives wisdom to those who ask, and trust in His plan for your life as you move forward in this transformative moment. This revelation may offer a fresh perspective on your past, revealing how God has been working in your life all along. It is essential to be open to healing and growth, even though confessions can sometimes be painful. They may unearth hidden wounds or bring up memories you would rather forget. However, it is crucial to remember that God's intention is always to heal and restore. Trust that whatever is brought to light is ultimately for your benefit and growth. Have faith, not fear, as you navigate through a mix of emotions like curiosity, apprehension, or anxiety when faced with such revelations. Remember that God is by your side, and He has sent Archangel Michael to deliver this message. Lean on His presence and strength as you receive this life-altering confession. Opening your heart to this revelation will lead to a new level of understanding, healing, and direction in your life. It will bring clarity to things that were once unclear, strengthen your faith, and empower you to move forward with confidence. Michael's message is more than just information. It is an invitation to deepen your relationship with God, embrace your true self, and boldly step into the future He has planned for you. You will be forever changed by the truth revealed through this confession, setting you free from illusions, healing old wounds, and guiding you towards clarity and purpose. This message brought by Archangel Michael is a divine gift, a moment of awakening, and a call to rise above doubt and fear. It serves as a reminder that God is actively at work in your life, knowing and loving you beyond measure. Embrace this revelation. Let it shape how you see yourself and your role in God's kingdom, influencing your actions, relationships, and prayers. Allow it to draw you closer to the One who orchestrated this moment and has a plan for your life greater than you can imagine. Once you have processed this confession and found healing, consider how you can use this experience to bless others. Sharing the love, grace, and truth you have received can inspire others to seek God's truth and embrace His love. Remember that this message from Archangel Michael is not a coincidence, but a divine appointment. It has the power to transform you and lead you into a new chapter of your life, marked by clarity, freedom, and divine purpose. With God's help and Michael's guidance, face this truth with courage, grace, and faith, knowing that you will never be the same after hearing this confession. It is an opportunity for a deeper relationship with God, a better understanding of yourself, and a profound love for those around you. Embrace this message wholeheartedly and let God's truth transform you forever.